In this video, you'll hear and learn more about data governance. Data governance is the core and formal arrangement of people, process, and technology to enable an organization to leverage data as an enterprise asset. Establishing a data governance structure enables an organization to address the transformational change management around how the enterprise data is leveraged to support the business goals and objectives. A typical structure will incorporate 5 layers. However, depending on the size and complexity of the organization, the number of layers may vary. At the top of the structure, we have senior leadership. Senior leadership provides executive-level sponsorship to the overall Enterprise Information Management program. Next, we have the Data Governance Steering Council, which sets strategic direction and coordinates the data governance activities across the entire agency. The business data owner is responsible for tactical management across the individual data domains. The business data owner establishes and maintains the business rules for classification and compliance of all the data within their respective domain. The data steward is also the business role that manages the full life cycle of the data while ensuring the integrity of data usage. The data steward also operationally defines the data within their organization and how it will be used and managed. And finally, the data support group includes information technology, information security, and the project management office. The data support group is responsible for safe custody, transport, and storage of the data, as well as supporting the overall Enterprise Information Management program goals and objectives.
Data governance in our agency itself is important because we want to make sure that the data that we're putting out for the public is of a standard. We follow standards that were created many years ago by the Texas Geographic Information Council to ensure that the data has any of the metadata that belongs to it, that goes with it, and just to ensure that people understand what it is that they're using. Data governance is important because if we're not all on the same page using the same kind of data, we may not be able to extract the right products, mapping products. So we have this GIS Solutions group that was created with the assistance of DIR a couple of years ago. And what this group does is it helps us to determine what are the correct models that we need for data, for GIS data, so that everyone can have the best data, the best model to work with, and all of the attributes that they need for getting their work done.
Of training videos, we will use a house analogy to further explain the pieces of the Texas Data Management Framework, which supports the development of an overall Enterprise Information Management Program, or EIM. As the foundation for the Texas Data Management Framework, data governance is the first step in developing your program.
For more information on the statewide data program or any of the programs offered through DIR, visit www.dir.texas.gov.